10 most beautiful cities in the UK. We're doing this video because cities in the United Kingdom are presently in the hearts of many people. We need to say more about the cosy seaside ports and those grand medieval settlements. British cities are generally charming, beautiful and awesome. In these cities, there's something for everyone. If you see those cities saturated with history and local charisma from distance, it can be humbling. However, it can sometimes be best to appreciate those cities by stepping back and viewing them from a vantage viewpoint. This video about the 10 most beautiful cities in the UK presents another opportunity to analyse the UK cities. However, it's tough to conduct a generally acceptable ranking of the cities' United Kingdom cities. 10. Cardiff, Wales. Cardiff represents more than just the seat of government in Wales. This capital city is an expression of the potential of a big city to retain its natural beauty. Hence, it has to be mentioned as early as now in this account. The attraction of this town started during the Industrial Revolution, when it was a humble worldwide port of coal. Among the attractions of this town are delightful boutiques of the Victorian era, the Grand Cardiff Castle in the city centre, and Cardiff Bay. The city lacks nothing in terms of arts, live music, shows and modernist architecture. It's good to see how these have developed from what used to be a mere dockyard less than 10 centuries ago. The bay and castle are another way to tell the story of the United Kingdom, especially the Welsh strips of the rich account spanning millenniums. 9. St David's, Wales. Since we are discussing St David's, the smallest city in the UK, we are going to make our comments so brief, even though there's a lot to talk about in this city. St David's is located amid the rolling hills of West Wales. The city in size is smaller than many towns in the UK that haven't been granted city status. However, it's a midget of charm and awesomeness, defined by its stone walls and buildings, exotic cathedral, lively markets and lush greenery. The afternoon tea in the green gardens of the pubs is a norm in St David's, with its mesmeric landscape you can view from atop the hills. 8. Edinburgh, Scotland. Cross over to Scotland in search of the most beautiful cities in the United Kingdom if you'd ever find many cities before its beloved capital city, Edinburgh. This is a breathtaking array of Gothic buildings wearing a modernist twist. Arts, beauty and sceneries are in no short supply in this gorgeous city. The landscape of Edinburgh is enriched with dainty stores and bustling markets, and as you wander through winding streets, you can marvel and gaze at the jaw-dropping landmarks such as the Palace of Holyrood House and Edinburgh Castle. Residents of this picturesque city always look forward to welcoming tourists during the annual Edinburgh Fringe Festival, the largest arts festival in the world held in summer. 7. Belfast, Northern Ireland. From Wales to Scotland and now out of Scotland, we'll go to the fourth country in the kingdom, Northern Ireland. Belfast, the capital city of Ireland, deserves a slot here. The city across the Irish Sea is vibrant, energetic and beautiful as it proudly stands on the River Lagon's sweeping banks. Its green parks and plenty of bars and restaurants sited on them will leave a taste of sweetness not only on your palate but also on your mind. The Georgian architecture and modernist buildings come together to give the city a unique look, such as the one radiated by Belfast City Hall, a must-see landmark. Others are Belfast Castle and the museums that contain chronicles of the Titanic. 6. Inverness, Scotland. Can we just get back to Scotland before we finally move to England? The cathedral city of Inverness is one of those beautiful cities that caught our attention. The city, located deep into the Scottish Highlands, is idyllic and delightful. With its remarkable green space, it's one of Scotland's gems. Apart from the famous St Andrew's Cathedral, Inverness Castle is also adding to the fame of this city. The amazing and scenic city is so far north of Scotland, it is like a precious that you have to make some efforts to reach. However, before you get to this city, you would need to travel through the magic of the Highlands. 5. Manchester, England. Now let's discuss the industrial city of Manchester, which has gone through some transformation over the years to become not only one of the most vibrant and exciting, but one of the most beautiful cities in the UK. Just like many cities on this list, Manchester has a rich and deep history in arts and music. Interestingly, the city is beautiful because it has maintained that tradition. That's why it has got numerous galleries and music venues hosting artists and musicians from all over the world. Its fascinating museums, tranquil canals, arts in places like the Manchester Art Gallery and history make this third largest major city in the UK cool and great for both vacation and home. 4. Oxford, England. This city northwest of London is an embodiment of charms, coziness and luxury. Like Cambridge, Oxford is also a university city. This city is home to the oldest university in the Anglo-Saxon world. This university has illuminated the beauty of this city in no small measure, making it an eclectic, cosmopolitan mix of tweed jackets and international students. Yet, this academic aura hasn't taken the shine out of the various cultural attractions and historical richness of this city, offering a lot of modern arts. You can see many tranquil canals in Oxford as you explore its thatched roof pubs, celebrated museums and diverse art galleries. Among Oxford's medieval buildings are those belonging to the university. 3. Canterbury, England. This city to the southeast of London is often underestimated in discussions like this, and we'll try to avoid such bloopers. The cathedral city of Canterbury is home to a UNESCO World Heritage Site with remnants of its incredible history. You can have several scenic walks along the banks of the Great Stour River as you marvel at gargantuan structures like St. Augustine's Abbey. Even while you are at the riverbanks, your time will happily fly by as you watch the world go by as you recline on the green grass and admire the rare duck species. If you have to delve into talks about the architecture in Canterbury, we might not be able to finish this video in a short while, as the stories behind many of those structures are very rich. 2. Bath, England. This is yet another stunningly beautiful city, rich in Georgian architecture and flourishing with sweeping green gardens. It has a unique connection to the Roman Empire that is symbolized by its famous Roman bath. This relaxation spot for the ancient Roman soldiers, where they usually unwound, is the first of the beauties of this town that we'd love to mention first. Its location has been featured in many films, including the popular Netflix series. We can now discuss the iconic whiteness of the city. This is a product of a law that mandates all new buildings to be built with a local limestone known as Bath stone. You'll also be moved as you admire the cobbled alleys and dainty shops you see while you gaze to have a glimpse of its mesmeric waters. River Avon is another spectacular beauty in Bath. As you ride on a Prosecco boat trip along this river, you would feel like a Roman emperor. 1. Cambridge, England. The idyllic city of Cambridge is among the most popular cities in the world. The city to the north of London is world famous for its prestigious university. Dating back millenniums, the city of Cambridge is rich in history. Thus, there is more to this city than its university. The grand architecture of the city is marvellous. Cambridge City, with many green gardens and parks, will always be counted among the most beautiful cities in the UK. Just go there for a pic and see how folks cycle, jog and amble by in the modern ancient city. Yet there is no way of taking the influence of the campus in this university city away from its beauty and indeed every noteworthy thing about the city. The alma mater of great men like Oliver Cromwell and Prince Charles contributes in no small way to the historicity and tourist attractiveness of this city. For instance, you can learn a lot about wartime Britain at the tree-lined Imperial War Museum. The historic King's College Chapel and River Cam produce truly authentic experiences. We must admit, though, that we can't insist on our opinion about the beauty of the UK cities. We appreciate what you think about the most beautiful cities in the UK. Please share your comments below. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This is Learning Canteen.